What's up, guys? The attendance was 20,067. Sold out. Gate was 16.5 million, third highest gate in UFC history. Fight of the night was Gaethje versus Holloway. Performance of the night was Yuri and Holloway. Holloway wins $600,000. Well deserved.
I guess, Dana, normally we don't spend too much time on bonuses, but knowing that they were $300,000 a piece, it was a little more difficult tonight figuring out where to assign that money.
It wasn't difficult at all. If you were watching these fights tonight, it was pretty clear. But this was one of those special nights. Obviously, I'm going to take care of Figueiredo. I'll take care of Moicano, Diego, Kayla. Take care of those guys too. We're gonna make sure everybody leaves here in a good mood and feeling like they got what they deserved.
Nice. Well, you set out to make this the greatest night in combat sports history. I
did. We're the bells and whistles guys. We do all the, and then once the show starts, it's out of our hands and it's up to them. And when you have a night that looks like the greatest night ever in combat sports on paper, and then absolutely fucking delivers, it's the best.
Well, talk about, a lot to talk about, but I guess let me just start with Max Holloway, the $600,000 winner.
He's outside right now on the phone with Justin Gaethje right now. We were talking to Gaethje on the phone when Holloway walked out, and they're both talking on the phone right now, and fucking Holloway is walking. Holloway is walking. Nobody?
Yeah, that's crazy. Those leg kicks were insane.
There wasn't anything big enough on the fucking table here to show you how the thing coming out of the side of his leg was 3D, and he's walking. And when you think about when we were sitting in that room and we created the BMF, we came up with tonight totally embodied what that belt was built for. And there should be a picture of that fight in the fucking dictionary when you look up BMF.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
I was going to ask you,
and I don't know if you noticed this, and if it happened to you guys too, but that fight sucked the fucking life out of everybody tonight.
I was
like, everybody was, the next two fights, everybody's just sitting there like dead. Like, it was like this adrenaline dump. It was incredible. It's like, people always ask me what I do. I sell holy shit moments for a living, right? That was the ultimate holy shit moment of all time. If you were at home, if you were in a bar, or if you were here live tonight, there's no bigger holy shit than that.
Absolutely.
And that's why, let's just talk about this fight for the rest of the press conference.
100%.
So, that's why Max Holloway is beloved. And Gaethje. Max, how many times have you seen a fight where the guy wins, you know he's winning, they click the 10-second thing and the guy puts his hands up and they just run around, move around? He's got the fight won, and he's in there with one of the most dangerous fucking fighters in the business, right? And he says, let's do this. And they both fucking oblige, and they go in and just start. 1 second left, and a knockout like that. That's like movie shit.
It's one of the greatest moments in UFC history.
It's the fight of the year. If something beats that fight of the year, holy shit. I don't want to see the two guys that are involved in that fight at the end of the fight.
I love it. Well, you talked about the BMF title, right? In the beginning, it was one and done, and people always did a gimmick or whatever. Like you said, what we saw out there tonight was insane. Does this change your perception of?
I never said it was a gimmick. I fucking did it. Right? I didn't say it was a gimmick. I don't give a shit what anybody else says.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Tonight, that's what the fucking BMF is all about, and I'm glad we did that belt. And yeah.
So Max is calling
it's
for
here to stay.
A featherweight title, a lightweight title. He'd probably take them both in the same night. What do you do with Max Holloway now? The guy is just an unbelievable star.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll put something good together for him. And I agree with you. He was a star coming in here, and he took himself to an entirely different level after tonight, man. Tonight was a career-defining moment for a guy who has already accomplished so many great things. One of the greatest featherweights of all time, and if not the greatest, and what he did tonight.
Right. Like you said.
He's always talking about how he's got the best hands in the UFC, and then he does what he does tonight. So, yeah, Fucking awesome, man. I can't say enough good things about both of those guys and that fight.
It would be easy to talk about only that. Last thing I'll ask, I just want to ask you about Alex Mejera in the main event. A pretty good accomplishment there as well, you know, defending that belt. What do you think about his performance? And he reveals, hey, man, Brazil would be nice, heavyweight would be nice. So what do you think of his performance, and where do you think of where he goes? Because he's becoming a huge star too.
Yeah, he looked awesome, because I have a lot of respect for Jamahal too. And let me tell you what, Jamahal didn't come in here, you know, thinking Jamahal came to win, thought he was going to win. And the other thing, I don't know if you guys don't know this yet, but I'll tell you, I just found out when I went up in the octagon because I saw him messing around with his foot. He broke his toe 2 weeks ago, and he fought tonight with a broken toe. I thought he broke his toe in the fight, and his team's like, no, he broke his fight 2 weeks ago, and he's like, yeah, I ain't losing this opportunity for a fucking pinky toe. That's what he said. So, props to him for that too. And yes, he's a big star. And
I mean, do you entertain heavyweight?
Incredible for Brazil. Don't lie. Don't any of you fucking guys lie to me. Who thought Max was going to win tonight? Raise your hand. All right, yeah.
I wrote it.
So when you think about him moving up to heavyweight, you know, you got Jones, you got Aspinall, and the list goes on and on in that heavyweight division. Heavyweight division is nasty. I don't know if that's the right move for him. He looked damn good tonight in the division he's in, so I think you might want to stick around there for a minute. But I don't know. These are all things that we'll talk about for the next 15 Tuesdays. You know what I mean? So we'll get it figured out.
Dana, you posted the finish to Max and Justin on your social media, so obviously that's a pay-per-view finish that you let people see for free. Do you do that just because you're so excited and you want to share it, or because you think this can make Max into a massive star just using a separate...
How do you not post that? I mean that needs to be shared. We posted it. ESPN posted it. We all posted it. Yeah. You probably all posted it too. If you didn't, fucking post it.